Hey guys, how's it going? So I have another nail tutorial for you today, and I'm calling it Lacey stripes. I don't really know how to describe it, but this is what they look like. There's black on top, some peachy color, and then blue at the bottom, and then it's got this sort of cross-hatched sort of lacy design with dots in it. I'll have a photo. I've probably already had a photo before, and there'll be photos at the end. So if you guys want to just like quickly see what they look like, because I know it's hard for me to show you guys here. But so they're really fun and cute. And if you guys want to know how to do this look, then just keep watching.
Hey guys, okay, so I've already painted my nails my base color, which is just a nice peachy pink, which is Melon of Troy by OPI. And I've let that dry, and next I'm going to grab a black polish, and I've already pre-cut some pieces of painter's tape. And what I'm going to do is just apply that with the straight edge along my nail about 1/3 of the way down, and just make sure it goes as straight across as possible. And I'm just going to do each nail individually, so I'm just going to take my black nail polish and I'm going to paint the base of the nail up until the tape. But I'm just going to make sure that's nice and stuck on because you don't want it leaking through. Okay, and once you've got that on, you can peel the tape off right away. If you prefer to wait, if that works better for you, that's fine, but I find that this way is better for me, so yeah, whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm just going to go on to the next nail. And I like you guys see me using this blue painter's tape all the time because it's my favorite. It's low tact, but still sticks very well. So yeah, it's my favorite. It's pretty expensive. I think it's like $5 for a roll, but I use it all the time. Okay, so just keep doing this with the rest of your nails. Okay, so I've got that black on all of my nails and I've let that dry. And I'm going to basically do the same thing. This time, if I can find my polish, I'm going to do the tips of my nails in a white, which is just going to be actually the base so that I can apply a blue on top. I'm going to be using Ocean View by Sally Hansen, and that's going to go on top of the white just so it's nice and vibrant over the peach color that I have. So you can either do this freehand or you can use tape. I'm going to be using tape just because I find it easier and I get a really nice clean line. So I'm just doing the exact same thing. I've cut a piece of tape, and also make sure your black is really dry. So, okay, so I'm going to run that across. Okay, I'm going to grab my white polish and just paint the tip of my nail. Okay, and I'm going to peel that off. Very gently. And there you go. And if it's not perfectly even, that's okay because we're going to put a design on top, so it won't be that crucial. So yeah, so just continue this with the rest of your nails. Okay, so I've got that white on all of my nails now. I did a little bit of a mess up there, but that's okay. And either you can wait for it to dry and then retape it with the blue and apply the blue on top, but I'm feeling a little impatient right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and freehand the blue on top. And I've given my white a little bit of time to dry, so it's not completely still wet. So let's start with my thumb, I guess. Just go straight across, straight on top of the white. Okay, and do your best to give it a nice even coat. If you need 2 coats, that's fine, depending on what nail polish you're using. I know that this one is a little sheer, so I probably will go over it with a second coat. Okay, so I've applied the blue onto all of my nails and I've let that dry. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a striping polish. I'm using a silver, and we're going to draw a thin line going all the way down the length of our nail. So you want to make your brush nice and thin. And just do your best to draw a straight line all the way down the middle. Okay. And the next one we're going to do on one half, I'm going to do it on the outer half of the nail. I'm going to do crisscrosses all the way on, covering the entire side of that nail. So, let's see if I can do it this way. So I'm going to start doing my lines in one direction. And then I'm going to do them in the opposite direction. So just having them go as far as that middle silver line, and just as many that fit on your nail that are a good distance apart. Okay, so now that we've got all those X's done, I'm going to take the silver polish again, make my brush really thin, and I'm going to create little curves on the opposite side of that straight line. Just as many as that will fit on your nail. They don't have to be super accurate or anything. Okay, and just keep going with the little curves until you get it on all of your nails. Okay, so I've got all of those little bubbles on. They're not quite as perfect on my right hand because I'm in a bit of a rush, but hopefully you guys get the idea and it doesn't look too sloppy. And so yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my white. Okay, and I'm just going to glob it onto a piece of paper here. Okay, and you're going to want to grab something for a really small dotting tool. I'm actually just going to be using this little finishing nail, and we're going to put dots all inside the little spaces of the silver those little hoops that we just did, and then also inside all the little boxes that are formed by those crisscrosses that we made. So you want something really tiny so you can get it right in there. Okay. Okay, so now that you've got all those white dots on, just make sure you apply your top coat. I am using Revlon's Quick Dry Top Coat. And just apply a generous amount. And make sure you wait until it's dry enough that the dots don't start streaking on you, because that would not be good. You guys hear the garbage truck outside? Okay, yeah, and that's the final design, so I'm just going to finish up doing this nail here. Yeah, so that's the final design. So I hope you guys like this. It's pretty easy to do. It takes a little bit of attention when you're doing your right hand, but yeah, it's fun and decorative and girly. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!